If you want to make AI videos, get this. MiniMax just dropped Hailuo 2, the second generation of its video AI model.
Wow.
Placed second in the image to video leaderboard, outperforming Google's Veo3. But listen, the video quality is actually the least impressive thing, because the most impressive part is the cost. For a 6-second 1080p video, Hailuo 2 can do it 6 times cheaper than Veo3. For 720p, it's almost 11 times cheaper. So in this video, we'll show you how to create shorts using MiniMax's new model and this n8n workflow to get an end result like this. Ready to see what this Veo3-Killer can do?
This is AI Agents A to Z. Let's configure the workflow first. Download it from the link below and click on Import from File. Browse the workflow and wait until it gets loaded. Once it's loaded, we need to configure it. Connect the chat model you picked to the Generate Scenes node and make sure the rest of the chat models are deactivated. Next, let's configure the Fell.ai API key. Go to the platform, create a new API key, and copy the API key. Open up any of the Fell.ai nodes, go to Create New Credential, enter Authorization as the name of your header, and paste in the API key. Hit Save, and we are done. I marked all the Fell.ai nodes in the description of each boxes. Open them one by one, and make sure the right authentication is selected. Next, let's set up MiniMax. Open the platform, create an API key, and copy it. Go back to the workflow, open up the node, and click on Create New Credential under Bearer Auth. Paste in your token, click Save. Then make sure that each node has the right authentication selected, the one that you just created. You also want to make sure to copy your group ID. Head to your profile and copy out your group ID. Open the Get Video node and set your group ID here. And congratulations, configuration was successful. Let me walk you through how this workflow works. The workflow starts with a form and it expects the user to fill out a story. This form node could be easily exchanged to a subworkflow trigger, so you can automate the whole process. Next, this LLM agent has very specific instructions on how to construct the story. It breaks it down to multiple scenes, and each scene is going to have 3 different prompts. One for the AI image generation, another one for the AI video generation, and the last one for the AI sound effects. An output parser makes sure that the data comes back in the right shape. Then we enter a for loop, and we start generating an image using the prompt that was generated. Then we wait until the image gets generated, and once we get the content, we move to the next step. After kicking off the video generation using the prompt that was generated, we wait until the process completes. One single clip could take up to 4 to 5 minutes to complete. Once we get the result, we move to the next step. Here we generate sound effects using the prompt that was generated. We also pass in the video URL from the previous step. Once the process is completed, we get the final video and we move to the last step. In the last step, we collect all the videos that were generated. We pass them in to Fell.ai's FFmpeg endpoint. Once all the videos are merged, we get the end result. Feel free to return the URL of the video in your workflow and use it in your automations.
Let's test the workflow. You've seen those orange cat videos, right?
Yeah, I did.
But why is it always an orange cat? Why not a gray tabby cat? So in this form, I'm gonna paste in a story that I put together. This is a story where a gray cat who's a house painter. The cat's painting the fence at the mansion owned by this business tiger. The tiger comes out of the house to see how the paint job looks, but he's really not satisfied with how it looks, so he starts shouting at the cat and he's kicking the fence down. The cat starts to cry and he backs away, and out of nowhere a fox comes. He's from the mafia and he's comforting the cat, and they find a bulldozer that they can use to demolish the tiger's mansion. So the cat goes to the mansion, bulldozes it, and as the tiger watches in horror, he suddenly turns back into a normal tiger and he runs away. And now, just click on submit.
It could take up to 30 to 40 minutes to generate the video with 7 small clips.
So let's fast forward here.
At the moment of the recording, unfortunately Fel AI's FFmpeg workflow wasn't working properly, and we weren't able to put background music behind the video. So I had to use our premium server hosted for our school community. You might be wondering why we are using MiniMax to generate the Hailuo videos. At the moment of the recording, Fel AI doesn't support 1080p videos with Hailuo.
If you liked workflows like this, join our no-code AI community on School, where you'll have access to different video generation templates, our premium server, workshops, tutorials, and of course, support. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe.